Hey everybody, how you doing? It's NJP here once again with another installment of Trainz multiplayer surveyor beta testing, the 21st/20th of April 2019, depending on what part of the world you're in. And this week we did basically it was a free-for-all. It kind of basically just cut us loose in there and let us do kind of whatever we wanted to do. So there was a little group of us that decided to go back to server to the route number 1. Which is on, they're actually all in the same server. Sometimes I say server number 1, I mean route number 1. But this was the route that we started working on last week, if you remember. And this was where it all started, right here. Of course, at the end of the structured testing is when we came in and started expanding a little bit here. And I think we have at this point 6 or 7 baseboards on here. I still get a kick out of those smokestacks coming out of the ground. That is the high point of this route for me. I don't know. I'm easily amused or something, but I love the smokestacks coming out of the ground. It just, I don't know. It is what it is, but... And, of course, my little industrial area is still intact and still here, and all that kind of good stuff. And at this point, there's not a whole lot of us in here. There's only like 3 of us. You can see there's just 3 of us in this route at one time right now. But that did expand quite a bit. And I did something that I haven't done in multiplayer yet. I have not driven a train, so I figured, you know what? Why not figure this thing out? And surprisingly, my rail driver actually worked with this. I didn't coordinate or didn't set it up or anything for it. I just, for the fun of it, I worked the levers and it kind of worked. It's got to be calibrated and everything, but yeah, just its rail driver is working with multiplayer surveyor. So yeah, can't complain about that. I didn't really do much here. I just kind of backed onto these boxcars, pulled them out of the siding, disconnected from them, pulled onto another track, went onto those, reconnected, and then moved them back right where they were. So really didn't do much with them. Just testing it out, and for me it worked. And I don't know. Trains are still kind of borky on here. It's so they're in the process of fixing. It should be fixed in a couple of weeks, but right now they're kind of they're borked. So, but like I said, it worked okay for me. But I'm not going to show you all the movement I did there because this is about multiplayer and it's not about me. So looking at this, and for some reason the animations stop on some of these industries, and if you click on the contextual menu, don't do anything in it, just click on it and then click out of it, they start back up. As you can see, the 2 smokestacks in the side of the hill started smoking again. So yeah, we're trying to figure that out. And these other little cameras that you see zooming around, those are other players actually that are in the server with us, or on the route I should say with us, because there's other people on different routes within the same server right now. And right now everybody's kind of looking over Lewis's train here for some reason. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. But I guess what it was we were trying to figure out why the driver name is not showing up for us, but it shows up for the driver who has taken possession of that train. So kind of something to look at. Now we're messing with the turf effects a little bit. Yes, turf effects is now working in multiplayer surveyor quite well, actually. As good as it does in single player anyway. And again, you can see all the compasses wandering around. That's we've got a couple more people in the server now and having a good time. And you see that the trains are kind of borking around on here. So something happened, something bad happened, and we got trains that are just kind of popping all over it, and you know they're hyperventilating all over the route. not sure what happened there, but and nobody's running them. Nobody's actually running a train right now, and you can see all of us are sitting on the hill over here watching the trains as they bork by us like that. So we said, heck with it. We're just gonna go do some texturing and have some put some scenic detail in here a little bit. And yeah, I can see I had to fix I messed up guys texturing or a little ballasting there, so I had to go repair that. Yeah, it's only right. And here comes a guy with a huge swath of scenery just moving on down the line and getting her done. And you can see there's a whole bunch of us in here now, just little compasses and cameras wandering all over the place and doing a lot of stuff. And here we are, we're trying to determine who's got what color compass. And we came to the conclusion that nobody's actually assigned a certain color. It depends on what color it happens to be when you see it. So if somebody might appear to be a blue compass to me, but it'll be a red compass to somebody else. And it might be a purple compass for somebody else. So, I mean, we don't... It's kind of... And the names aren't attached to the compasses. They're attached to the cameras above. So you got to go way above to find out who's where. But that's just another thing to kind of bring up to the devs. Now, here's another thing that we did. We decided that the multiplayer surveyor is going to be about building huge routes eventually. And there's going to be people who are going to really push this. So we decided to start expanding our route a little bit. And I got elected to lay down the baseboards, and that's what I did. I went out like 10 or 12 baseboards out, and then started building. And there's some abandoned ones sitting over here, some orphaned ones. I'm not sure what was going on with that, but I decided I was going to connect to those. So I did. And this was the result of that. So it kind of went all over the place, and we're going to be building more onto this. There's definitely a lot more expansion to do on this, and we're going to probably, if this route stays, it's beta testing, so things could disappear at any time. So, and we're aware of that. But if this is still here, we're going to keep building onto it and expanding on it. And that's what we have now compared to the 6 or 7 baseboards that we started with. So, and a really cool thing, and I can't emphasize enough how cool this multiplayer surveyor really, really is. And now you can see how many people we've got. There's probably 5 or 6 of us in here now. Now, here's what I'm talking about. Lewis and I are over here working on this lake area over here, trying to figure out some messed up stuff, trackage on the bridge and stuff. At the same time, Ace is over here building an amazing coal plant, complete with a 4-track main line going past it, and three storage tracks within the facility, and 4 loading tracks and a fueling track. So kudos to you, Ace. Great job on that. That's just brilliant. I love it. And again, you can see 2 different pictures where Lewis and I are working on there. I'm doing some terraforming. Lewis is laying track, and Ace is down here working on his coal thing. And this is all going on at the same exact time. So it's just cool when you stop to think about what's going on here with multiplayer. So other than that, not really a whole lot going on with the testing this week. Like I said, it was basically a free-for-all this week. So here's kind of an overview of what we did. This is where it all started off, and at the end of about 2.5 hours, it became much larger than this. It actually became more like this. So and it'll grow more. We're gonna work on this thing and see if we can build a huge route out of that. But that's all I got for you this time with the multiplayer surveyor. Kind of a short video this week, but I wanted to give you guys at least a little progress report of what's going on here. So as always, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And tell your friends where you saw it. We'll talk to you next time here. And of course, until we talk again, whatever it is in life you do, keep on doing what it is you do.